Stay tuned. Coming, the pastor's deaf services. Customized covered caskets, t-shirts, and funeral programs. That's right, the pastor's deaf services. You've heard that God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Well, God has done it for Crystal Blair. Crystal was working across the street for a mattress company. They let her go, and God allowed her to take her savings and open up a furniture store right across the street. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road, 106. Queen size mattresses, $199 up. King size mattresses, $299 and up. Brand new mattresses, brand names. No credit is necessary. You need a mattress? Go see my girl Crystal at 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road. Give her a call at 901-218-7118. That's 901-218-7118. And lay down in comfort tonight. Help! My money is dying. I need a medic stat. The Money Medics are here to help you save your hard-earned money using the new type of life insurance that you can use and enrich yourself and your family before you die. It gives you cash to cover expenses even if you can't work due to a major sickness or you are hurt in a car accident. Listen to what they have to say.
We offer the new type of life insurance that you can use while you're still living. In the event that you have a heart attack, stroke, cancer, end-stage renal disease, get shot, get stabbed, third-degree burns, lose a limb, break a leg, and have to be off work more than 90 days, or in a bad car wreck, anything where you have to be off work for more than 3 months, it will pay while you're still living, and it also comes with that death benefit so your family is able to bury you.
Call 662-483-0494. 662-483-0494. Grab your pen and write this number down right now. 662-483-0494, and tell them that the Teddy Bear told you to call them. Call them right now. 662-483-0494. Zach Darwish, born May 6, 2003. Your biological father, Sam, is alive and looking for you. Zach, you have been told by your mother that your father is deceased, but he is very much alive and has been looking for you since 2007. Zach Darwish is 21 years of age and resides in Newbern or Dyersburg, Tennessee. His mother's name is Carrie Schofner, last known to reside at 915 Forster Road in Newbern, Tennessee, with her mother, Rosa Marie. Carrie was last known to work at Sunflower Health Food in Dyersburg. Zach possibly attends Dyersburg State or U of M. Zach has been sheltered by his mother, and she has hid the fact that Zach's father is alive and well. Zach's father wants to be a part of his son's life physically and financially. The father wants to provide immediate housing, vehicles, and cash support for his son and take care of all of his needs. Zach's father has set him up in businesses and set up bank accounts as well. He also has 3 young siblings that he needs to meet. If you have any information leading to the location of Zach Darwish, and you would like to pass on this to his father and receive a $1,000 reward, all you need to do is call 901-672-8290. That number again is 901-672-8290. This meeting can take place physically or virtually. All calls will remain confidential. That number again, 901-672-8290.
Hi, I'm Tommy Shaw with Shaw House Buyers. I want to buy your Memphis area house in as-is condition today. I buy houses, duplexes, apartments, commercial buildings, and land. I pay cash and pay all of your closing costs. Call Tommy Shaw now at 901-380-1000 or visit me online at shawhousebuyers.com. The best time to do something that you know you have to do is right now.
When death comes to your family and you're left in charge of putting together a celebration of life program, you want that program to be memorable, beautiful, and to project the marvelous life that your loved one lived. Well, for your funeral program, you don't have to search or look around. You just need to call the obituary queen, D. Ferris of Ferris Media and Marketing and Alpha Omega Monuments. D takes pride in special design and production of your loved one's memorable program. After the funeral and your loved one is buried and you want that burial spot to be memorialized forever, call D for your monument. D. Ferris and Ferris Media and Marketing Management can take care of all of your print needs, both church and professional. And anything that you need, D can get it done. You're looking for a graphic expert? Call D at 901-440-6643. That's 901-440-6643 or go by 2960 Chelsea at Wofford. Do you need a custom designed t-shirt made for any occasion and you don't know where to go? Well, you want to call D2G Screenshots, owned by my good friend John Olam. John specializes in direct-to-garment printing. You can put anything on a t-shirt that you can take a picture of. You just snap it, send it, and wear it. No design is too hard for John. John will fix your t-shirts up in a matter of days and have it back to you. Whether it's for your business, whether it's for your community organization, whether it's for your girls' night out, whether you've got a motto or a theme that you want the world to know about. John Olam and D2G is the place to go. In fact, he's been doing the Cussing Pastor t-shirts now for a number of years, so I strongly recommend him. Call 279-0434. That's area code 901-279-0434. John got you. Stay tuned. Coming, the pastor's deaf services. Customize covered caskets, t-shirts, and funeral programs. That's right, the pastor's deaf services.
If you wanna know what's Thaddeus, if you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus, he will let you know, yeah, yeah, what's Thaddeus, it's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth, he is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. What Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news, he's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And it's a Friday night. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, this is a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, for certainly God has been merciful as well as good to each and to every one of us. Hoping that you've had a marvelous day. Those of you that have worked, you get your little check and you're going out to dinner, or you finna fix something eat in the kitchen. I just hope that you are feeling well. I'm going to go into the subject in just a minute. I think it's going to be a very controversial subject, but I also wanted to. You saw my little promo on the pastor's deaf services. I grew up working at various funeral homes here in the Memphis area. J.O. Pallison Funeral, Oaks Funeral Home. You probably don't even remember Oaks. Southern Funeral Home. N.J. Ford. Ed Ford's Mortuary. I've been all around the funeral home industry. And several years ago, I got the idea of selling caskets. When you're dead, you need a casket. And especially if you're in the city of Memphis. So I tried several years ago, and that didn't work out because some funeral homes got upset, and this guy made a lot of money that I was dealing with then off of funeral homes here in Memphis. There are 28 funeral homes in the Memphis area. So I started searching about 3-4 weeks ago, and I found this casket company, and I called this casket company, not in Memphis, and we came to an agreement on some things. In fact, earlier today, I can put you in a customized casket, school bus. You are a Cowboy fan. I can put the Cowboys logo, 49ers, the Packers. If you got a child that likes Spider-Man, Scooby-Doo, Mickey Mouse, you can do all of that. Okay? And I'm going to do a show next week on this because, yes, Steelers, thank you. Eagles, anybody. I'm going to do a show on this because a lot of people don't realize you do not have to buy a casket at the funeral home. Okay? You could have your casket delivered to the funeral home. And by law, Federal Trade Commission, they cannot refuse your casket. Okay? Please be careful of anything Disney. Okay? Yeah. Whoever, if you want to put yourself on the casket, you can put you on the casket. And then I got to thinking, I said, okay, well, I got a t-shirt man. So I called John. We can do your t-shirts. You know, some of y'all like them damn, I call them funeral t-shirts. You got the dead peoples on your shirt. I can get those for you. You need them nice, fancy programs. I got the person to do that. So the only thing I ain't got is the grave. And I might can get that. I just got to thinking of a black man here that I know that owns a cemetery. In fact, in North Memphis. And I can get me a commission off your grave. Mm-hmm. I ain't got no limousines and stuff as of yet. Midtown, me on the casket that's nice and yeah. Yeah. Your picture all over the casket. Mm-hmm. And I can save you $2,000 or $3,000 from the funeral home. Get your covered casket, a couple of $1,000s. Mm-hmm. I'm just always thinking of, see, I need that continuous flow of money. Sometimes this advertising business gets slow. So I had to come up with something. I know you're going to die. I know you're going to get killed if you're in Memphis. So why not come up with something that everybody going to need? Okay? Yeah. Let me do it again. Let me do this.
Stay tuned. Coming, the pastor's deaf services. Customize covered caskets, t-shirts, and funeral programs. That's right, the pastor's deaf services.
That's even a school bus. Okay. You see that one? That was that school bus that was on there. So if your mama been driving the bus all these years and she was dedicated to driving the school bus every morning, and she up and die, we can take her bus, put the number on it, everything. All of this work is done for me out of Nashville. Okay. So I think it's going to be an idea. I know someone who does that. I didn't ask you that. Okay. Why you think I care about what somebody else doing it? I'm all for me, man. And what I can do. All right, let's get into this subject. Church freaks. How many of you know that every Sunday morning that your church, your congregations are filled? Oh, let me take that off and put me on here. That your churches are filled with sexual freaks. There is no saying, well, I'm just sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost. Hallelujah. Church folk are freaks. I've been in the church all my life. Church folk, suck, fuck, and anything else sexual. Everything. You can't think of anything sexually that church folk don't do. How many of you have had a crush on your pastor? How many of you have fucked your pastor? How many of you have thought about fucking your pastor? How many of you have fucked the pastor? You got 2 or 3 children by the pastor. Some of the deacons in the church got 4 or 5 big head babies that look just like him in the church. Lord have mercy. You've went down in the basement of the church doing freaky things, feeling on each other, kissing on each other, even sometimes doing some intercoursing in the church. It happens. Yeah. It happens. Whether you're a pew member, deacon, pastor, choir member, on the doctor's watch, a motherboard, you are an usher, Sunday school teacher, it happens. They used to tell people that if you want to find a good man or good woman, go to the church. Howard Smith, lots of girls lost their virginity in the church basement during the late night service. Some lost in the pews during a shed-in. Yeah, I remember them shed-ins. It happens in the church. I know a preacher that was having problems. He had to fire his janitor because his janitor was letting folk come in, and when the baptismal pool had no water in it, they were screwing in the baptismal pool. These things that happen, and we don't want to talk about it in the church. We just want to talk about Jesus dying and going to heaven. But these are real takeoffs of nature that take place in the church. I can't tell on nobody else but myself, but there are some freaking things I done did in the church. Little boy, grown man. These things happen in the church. Many of you women right now got babies out of the church. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some lost their virginity in the church. Late night services where your mama shouting and falling out and speaking in tongues. You down in the basement or in one of the Sunday school classrooms using your tongue. Hallelujah tonight. And, if you want to tell us tonight about your story, I'll listen. Have you been a freak in the church? And all them convocations and them conventions. And them retreats. See, a lot of times these retreats for women, these women retreats, turn out to be a lesbian conference. Mm-hmm. So you when they come up with these women retreats, you need to know about something about the woman that sets up the retreat. We're going up in the mountains and pray. Yes, our city is in such a terrible shape. We need to get away from Memphis and go up into the mountains in Tennessee. Get on our knees and talk to God. Oh, I've heard the stories of the retreats. Y'all be on your knees, all right. But you ain't trying to talk to God. Y'all be talking about talking to them pussies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. Then some of them women retreats will is just designed to turn you out. 5 or 6 women on you at one time. You come out from the mountains and you don't want no dick no more. You gave up on dick in the mountains. Mm-hmm. You don't want your husband's dick no more. You don't want your boyfriend's dick no more. Because you've been to the mountain top. Lord have mercy tonight. And the women in the mountain done climbed you like you a mountain. They done stuck dildos in your pussy, in your asshole, in your ear. Lord have mercy tonight. Some of y'all have experienced freakiness in the church. If you got a story to tell tonight, I'll listen to your story. But if you call me from spam or you block your number, I don't answer them calls. I remember when I used to go to the National Baptist Convention. Lord have mercy. I was a young man. And you know, the church send you on to them national conventions. And the Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church has sent me. I was about 15, 16 years old. I remember going to Detroit, Michigan. There was a place in Detroit that the national convention was going on. It was called Cobo Hall. Lord have mercy. Ooh. The young girls from Ebenezer that I've been trying to hit, I got a chance to hit in Cobo Hall. Lord have mercy. Yes. Then
I can remember the convocation came to town. And I had these two women, one from St. Louis, Illinois, Missouri, and then East St. Louis, which was in Illinois. They came to Memphis. Oh, they were them long dress wearing saints. They were radio announcers. They came to Memphis, stayed at that big hotel. I think it was Hyatt then. It's something else now. Downtown, right there at the convention center. We went to the convocation because I liked walking around where the marketplace was. I didn't go inside to hear the bishops in. When it was over, we went back to their hotel. We ate. Then, do you know, I ate. They couldn't decide which one of them was going to have. So I said, well, ladies, sisters in Christ, let me make it easy for you. So I had both of them. They were staying in the same room anyway. Where's conviction? Hell, I wasn't convicted. I'd enjoyed it. Shit. I think that was my first threesome. Yes. I haven't talked to them girls in several years now. One of the women started in the church, and she comes to Memphis once or twice a year. Are you trying to say conviction or are you trying to say convocation? Because you're misspelling both of them. And one of the women is a bishop now. Yes. I was a young man then. So don't you go to church, don't act all sanctimonious like you ain't did nothing. I remember a few years ago when they had a tape came out on Facebook. Y'all might remember it. It was a watch meeting service. And this girl got up testifying. She didn't mean no harm. The Lord was on her. And the Lord was speaking through her. The Lord purged her. She started speaking on whose dick in the church she had been sucking. Y'all might have seen it. They took the mic from her, told her to go back and sit down. If you really want to see some freaks, go to a quartet program. Woo! They call women that go to every quartet program, they call them quartet heads. Yeah, Selena, that's the one I'm talking about. She confessed she was sucking on them men's balls at the church. But I remember 45 years ago when I started in gospel music. And me and James Chambers would MC most of the gospel shows. Now, I had this idea in my mind that these were church peoples, and they didn't do nasty things at the church. Back in that day, Purdy Gates Baptist Church, where it is now, before it became Purdy Gates, it was a CME publishing house. You have all of your big quartet shows there. They had a basement with rooms in them. I can remember many a Sunday night I done call up, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Southern Sons. Give it up for Willie Banks and the Messengers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Williams brothers. And in between groups, they had 20, 30 minutes to sing. Go downstairs. While they shouting, I had one of them quartet heads shouting. There was another church that was known for the quartets in South Memphis on Mississippi. It was called, at that time, Hyde Park. Woo! Lord have mercy. I'm just telling you all of these things to talk about that freaky things go on in the church. So ain't no need of you acting so heavily till you ain't no earthly good. I remember this great gospel singer came to Memphis. Ooh, I can't think of her name now because I want to. Oh. Lord. She sung with the angelic gospel singers, and then she went solo. What was her name? She did now. I can't think of her name now. Not Shirley Caesar. She a great cusser. What was her name? No, it wasn't Margaret Allison. She was too old anyway. Um, what was? Uh, wore glasses. What was her name? No, it wasn't Dolly P. Lula Collins. Yeah, Lula was a freak now. Shit. Lord have mercy. Yes, she was. I went to Lula's house one night. Anyway, she did too. Uh, no, it wasn't Dorothy Norwood. Albertina, that's it. Albertina Walker. I picked her up at the airport. The gospel community choir that I was singing in that time, the Memphis God to Back to God workshop choir, was bringing her in. So it became my task to pick her up from the airport. So I picked her up. I can't think of the hotel ain't there no more. It was right there at Union. It was an office building and a hotel. I think it's Kroger's got that whole lot now. I forget what the name of it was, but I took her up to her room. Yes, Iris, Doris Singing Center was a whole stroll. I had many a hole in Doris Singing Center. Woo! Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy. But Albertina got up to the room and she had a little bottle, and because I had to stop at the liquor store for Albertina. And her musicians and stuff were in another room. So I went on to her room, make sure that Albertina was comfortable. Now, Albertina probably, I was a young man then. I was probably in my 30s. She was probably in her 60s then. And she just started taking off her clothes. I thought she was trying to get comfortable. And she had them old lady pantyhose on. I don't even think they make pantyhose no more. I'm just looking. She looked at me, and I looked at her. I started humming a gospel song. Then she unhooked all that brassiere. And titties just fell. They just whoop. And Albertina, brassiere, that's what it is. Get, uh, Zena, let me work. it was a Brazil. It had about 8, 9 hooks on the back. Anytime it got more than 2 hooks, it's a Brazil. So she laid in the bed. Now, if I had had any manners, I'd excuse myself. But I didn't. She didn't say, come on, get this. But, damn, Zena, go over there. Lay down. Shit. Oh. She gave me that eye. That come on in the room. So she was our guest, and I had been instructed to make the guests comfortable. No, she didn't take the wig off. I was a young man. And she liked young men. So I climbed up in the bed and went to work. But yeah, Iris, Doris singing son, or Macklemore. Now it's the home for the Preachers Association. Lord Jesus. Albertina gone on to be with the Lord. But I knew a lot of those female gospel singers. These Memphis female singers. The Moments of Joy. You remember them, Iris? Mm-hmm. Lula Collins. It happens. So, but many times, church people, women and men, just won't be honest. Some women were taught how to be freaky by a pastor or a deacon. It happens. All right, I'm going to take a commercial break, and then I'm going to come back and I'll open up the phone lines. And Dynamite Marlin. Boy, you going way back. I never had Dynamite. I replaced Dynamite on Sunday mornings 42 maybe about 44 years ago at WXSS radio. Dynamite was killed in a car wreck on her way to the radio station. Okay. All right. Let me take care of some business. Then I'll be back.
Stay tuned. Coming, the pastor's deaf services. Customize covered caskets, t-shirts, and funeral programs. That's right, the pastor's deaf services.
You know, eating is one of the things I love to do, and soul food is one of the things I love to eat most. And when I'm looking for soul food, just like you need to go to Shop and Save in South Memphis. I don't give a damn what part of town you live in, you need to go to 1499 South 3rd. I'm so damn glad I'm here to cut this commercial. Look, I'm gonna get me hello, it's so much here. I'm gonna get me some of them candy yams, some of them beans, some peas, some greens, some baked chicken, some of them wings, some of them turkey legs. Hell, I'm gonna get all of it. You can get whatever you want to eat. In fact, if you need breakfast, they serve breakfast from 6 until 10 o'clock each and every day. And if you brothers need some of that thing that keep your thing working, this is also a place that you can pick up your erector. You know, I ain't supposed to have no sweets, but don't tell nobody. They got cheesecakes, all kinds of cakes. Oh, my favorite, banana pudding. Shop and Save, 1499 South 3rd.
Hey guys, don't forget about your bedroom therapy. It comes in coffee, honey, and capsules, and it works every time.
Come to Shop and Save, Memphis' best soul food.
When death comes to your family and you're left in charge of putting together a celebration of life program, you want that program to be memorable, beautiful, and to project the marvelous life that your loved one lived. Well, for your funeral program, you don't have to search or look around. You just need to call the obituary queen, D. Ferris of Ferris Media and Marketing and Alpha Omega Monuments. D takes pride in special design and production of your loved one's memorable program. After the funeral and your loved one is buried and you want that burial spot to be memorialized forever, call D for your monument. D. Ferris and Ferris Media and Marketing Management can take care of all of your print needs, both church and professional. And anything that you need, D can get it done. You're looking for a graphic expert? Call D at 901-440-6643. That's 901-440-6643, or go by 2960 Chelsea at Wofford.
So you're telling my audience that Erector really works.
It really works.
Yours wasn't working for 10 whole years correctly.
That's right.
And you took 1 cup of coffee, of the Erector coffee, and now it's working.
It's working.
You've been using these Viagra.
Viagra, which I'm finna throw away now.
You're going to throw these Viagra's away.
Throw them away.
Was there any side effect?
Yeah, on that.
Side effects with Viagra. But did you have any side effects with the Erector?
No whatsoever.
Would you recommend that any man that has an erectile dysfunction problem get him some Erector?
I would advise him to do it now.
This man's not ashamed. He had a problem for 10 years having an erection. 1 cup of Erector coffee, and now he's a happy man. How many days will it last for you?
3 days.
You sure you done worked it for 3 days?
3 days.
3 days it worked for you?
That's right.
And you finna go and get you something now, ain't you?
Still going strong.
Still going strong. That's Yvonne. And we're gonna make sure that you stay erect with Erector.
Get it, y'all.
If your soldier won't study war no more, I mean your erection is dead. Well, for $10, go by Shop and Save, $14.99 South 3rd, and let it live once again.
I'm Tanya Jones, the chronic pain coach. If you or your loved ones are suffering with chronic pain, then this message is for you. I've been a nurse for 34 years, and after suffering with my own chronic pain, I took matters into my own hands. I began a journey 2 years ago to develop an all-natural pain rub, and now my on-demand pain relief rub is helping so many people across the country to manage their own pain. If you're ready to break that chain of chronic pain, give me a call at 901-300-6858 or go to my website at www.ondemandpainrelief.com. You deserve better. It's time you lived your best life. Make that call.
I know you thought you had to go to North Memphis or South Memphis, maybe even Orange Mound to get good soul food. But I promise you that's wrong. Now you can go downtown Memphis to Promise Restaurant at 412 South Main in Hewling. Promise is a black-owned business serving soul food lunch Tuesdays through Fridays from 11 until 3. Fridays and Saturdays from 5 until 11, and Sundays from 11 until 5. And they have a different menu daily. Baked chicken, fried chicken, neck bones, turkey necks, all types of vegetables. And guess what? They even serve oxtails on Wednesdays. So if you work downtown Memphis, or you're just looking for a great place to dine, there's a new restaurant downtown. It's called Promise at 412 South Main. To place your to-go orders, call 901-644-6543. That's 901-644-6543 or 901-218-6880. Stay tuned. Coming, the pastor's deaf services. Customize covered caskets, t-shirts, and funeral programs. That's right, the pastor's deaf services.
Yep, the pastor's deaf services. I need to get y'all a cemetery too, don't you? Okay. Yeah, I got an idea. I'm gonna do some work tomorrow. I know a guy that started in fact, a preacher that bought some land and started a cemetery several years ago. I haven't been out there but once. Stephen, you went in with the caskets, Pastor. I want to go ahead and get some. Yeah, yeah, man. And see, here's what the things. The caskets will be coming out of Nashville. Takes them about 24 to 48 hours to cover a casket. And when I was talking to the guy, it's a white company. He said sometimes they have with white funerals because they die today and want to be buried today. But you know, with black folk, Saturday's our our death day. You die today, ain't gonna be no funeral until next Saturday. Okay, but I'll be telling you, I plan to make a real commercial about this weekend. I just want to tease you with that tonight. I'll use D to get you some of them nice, fancy programs that you need. I needed to create a flow. I ain't gonna go to work for nobody else, so I knew that. And sometimes the advertising business gets slow, especially this time of year. So I had to create this. And I was just laying up there. I had talked to this guy, and he said, "Let me think about it." And this was about 3, 4 weeks ago. And he sent me a message to call him. And we finna do it. Okay? We finna do it. The caskets will come covered. Look, with whatever. If you want your mama dead and you want your mama to be on the casket, your mama can be on the casket. Your son, your football, basketball team, whatever it is on there. Now, if you want some plain caskets, no, I don't know that little preacher. Why? If you want a plain casket, I'll be able to get you plain caskets too. But it's going to be the savings that's important. We will bring the caskets from Nashville to go directly to the funeral home. And here's the thing that I like about it. I ain't gotta have no showroom. I ain't gotta buy no caskets and put them in a showroom. I am going to get me one of them little meeting places like the white folk do, where it's a conference room and you rent it out for for your meetings and stuff. I'm going to do that. So I got to have a place to meet the families. Okay. But my next move is try to get some a grave. Okay. So I can be a complete. I'm not a funeral home. Okay. I'm not a funeral home. Ain't no embalming. Da 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 da. Mine is providing the services that I know that goes along with the funeral. Hell, for the right price, I'll get you some mourners. If we need to have somebody to come and cry at your funeral, I'll get some crying folk. Okay. Philip Rushman, the website where people had subscriptions, selling insurance, the advertising is bootleg, the studio is bedroom studio, is bootleg, and most people you promote for political office, don't win. I don't care what. Look, let me tell you something. I don't care whether they win. See, Philip Rushman. See, fuck you, man. How is that commercial bootlegged? You get what you pay for. I make them, yes. But I also have drones. Let me show you Rushman. Wait a minute, let me see if I can find it right here. Like this commercial right here, you motherfucker, you. This is done with a drone. I ain't got no drone.
It's lunchtime, and I'm inviting you to eat at one of the places that I eat. Crumpy's Hot Wings Midtown. Man, that's a brand that's been in the Memphis area for over 32 years. Located at 1607 Madison Avenue in Midtown. And man, ooh, I'm finna have me some lunch. Love this chicken. Let me dip a little bit of this chicken in here. Fried green tomatoes. Man, this is good. And I'm inviting you, if you're in the Midtown area, you're downtown Memphis, if you work in the hospitals, you work downtown, you can get as many pieces of chicken as you want. From 5 pieces all the way to 100 pieces. And look, and just looking at here, they get all various flavors. Sweet red chili, honey garlic, sweet teriyaki, zesty lemon pepper, and it goes on. They also have hush puppies. They also have fish. They've got all types of burgers and all types of sandwiches. So for your lunch, the place that you need to go is the place that I come to, and that is Crumpy's Midtown. Y'all excuse me, I ain't got no mouths to come eating this chicken. Look, if you spend $20, they will deliver to you. They've got, let's see who they got. They got Grubhub. They got, I'm eating this chicken now. This chicken good now. Uber Eats and DoorDash. And guess what? They're open 7 days a week. Monday through Thursdays from 10:30 a.m. to 10 o'clock at night. Fridays and Saturdays from 10:30 until 2 a.m. And on Sundays from 11 o'clock until 7 p.m. Get out of church and come by Crumpy's, a name that has been in Memphis for over 32 years. Chicken, French fries, fried green tomatoes. Y'all think how thick that is? An accessory of anything else that you want to eat. Come on, join the custom pastor at Crumpy's Hot Wings Midtown. And as I heard somebody say once, you sure will be glad you did.
Now, Mr. Rushman, you see that? And yes, I go on some of my commercials, I go over the 30 minutes or 60 minutes because you pay me. Okay? And I be trying to get as much of your information from you, of your business into the commercial. Okay? That's what you pay me for. This one right here was did with a drone. I did it on a Sunday.
Hi, I'm Tommy Shaw with Shaw House Buyers. I want to buy your Memphis area house in as-is condition today. I buy houses, duplexes, apartments, commercial buildings, and land. I pay cash and pay all of your closing costs. Call Tommy Shaw now at 901-380-1000. or visit me online at shawhousebuyers.com. The best time to do something that you know you have to do is right now.
I must have a drone, brother. Well, you think I did that commercial with a helicopter? Shit, if I said I had a helicopter, that fuck your ass up, wouldn't it? Shit. If I show you a drone, man, I ain't gotta show you shit. I ain't gotta see. Look, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gotta prove nothing to no motherfucking man. But see, this is what I was talking about last night when I was talking about black folk and businesses. Okay? Why would I show you a drone, brother? You'll cash out me $100. Send me the $100, then I'll show you the drone. You just hate who I am, man. I'm Mr. Motherfucker. I'm doing the things your Burger King Church's chicken frying motherfucker ass can't do. Black men are so envious of other black men. Shit, I ain't had a job in 45 motherfucking years. I bet I can't say that for you. I ain't missed no meals. I'm living good, dressing good, smelling good. Just don't walk good like I used to. And the funeral business, the casket business, was just an idea. I sat back and think about other ways to make money. So I guess I can block you now, Philip Rushman. See, if my advertising didn't work, I'd have to go get a job. I couldn't pay my bills. Yes, advertising pays my bills. Do I ask for advertising? Yes. Yes. I ain't ashamed. This is how I make my monties. Where's Willie Who? Your daddy? I don't know. Willie paid me well. If you're talking about Harrington, paid me well. Damn, when you learn how to spell Harrington, you're gonna be good also. He never paid me to say, you're going to make me win. No. I'm going to advertise you. I'm going to promote you. Here's what it's going to cost. And he paid me. And he paid me well. See, if a candidate don't win, that's because you didn't vote for him. Ain't my problem. Okay. I sell advertising. Burger King gonna have a Burger King commercial on whether you go get a Burger King or not. Okay, they my stories. I can tell the story. See, the only way, ignorant motherfucker, that you know that I tell the same stories is that you listen to me. And if you listen to me, I have control of you because I ain't at your house. I ain't put this Glock upside your head and told you to listen to me. That means that I control you, brother. Think about that. Thaddeus Matthews controls you. And I control your temperament because you hating me right now. You hating on me. I did over 11 million views in 3 years, brother. That's over 3 million views a year. Now you ain't helping me. Motherfucker, I don't need no help. I'm good all by myself. But brother, I'm tired of you. All right, let's open up the phone lines. 901-231-9239. Nine oh one 231 9239. That's the number. And Mr. Philip Rushman, I'll tell your people a casket for a real discount. No callers. You had your number. You don't answer no goddamn phone. When it come up as spam. When you call me spam, it comes up as spam. I ain't answering the motherfucker either. I got my motherfucker been spamming all night long. I ain't gonna answer you, motherfucker. Shit. Damn. Nine oh one 231 9239. Are you a church freak? Have you been a church freak? Do you know any church freaks? 901 again. 231 9239. Or am I going to give an update on Larry Thorne's murder? Who in the fuck is Larry Thorne? I didn't kill him. So why I need to give an update? I don't even know who Larry Thorne is. Who is he? And why would I care? I did a story on him. I don't remember doing no Larry Thorne. Who killed him? Where did he get killed at? I did a story on a lot of folk. What's so special about his getting killed? But I really don't even remember the name. (901) 231 9239. Must be somebody that's some kin of you, man. They both worked at Maceo Walker. He was found dead the street at the Baptist house. Man, I don't care. Why am I supposed to care? Okay. I don't even remember the story. Because see, now you're saying they both worked. Now, how many persons is Larry Thorne? You said they both worked at Maceo Walker's. I don't remember. Do I miss Bobby OJ? You already gone. I hate that motherfucker. I didn't like Bobby OJ when he was living. So fuck him dead. Or more. If you say anything else to me about that, whoever you talking about, you blocked. I don't remember. Man, I don't remember it. I don't care. It's enough folks that get killed in Memphis that I do stories on. But this story, I don't even care. Why am I supposed to care? Damn. See, a lot of things that y'all be caring about, I don't care about. I don't talk about them because I don't care about them. There's no conversations to me. Which one was some kin to you, brother? The way you worry me about whoever he is, Larry Thorne. Larry, okay. Why am I supposed to care about your friend? I don't care whether you're a woman or not. Why am I supposed to care about your friend? That's your friend. T-Pain, are you talking to me? Look, I don't give a fuck about some of y'all folks that get killed. I don't. Some of their deaths are because of the lives that they live. So, T-Pain, you were talking to me? Well, if I wasn't talking about more talks, why you bring it up? No, I'm gonna scratch her itch. We win, bitch, you gone. All right, the phone line is open. I thought that this would be a subject that you would want to talk about. Friday night. You know, I used to not work Friday nights. And I think I'm going back to taking off on Friday nights. I get tired of dealing with ignorance. Not that I just have to deal with it on Friday nights, but it is sickening that black people are so immature, such clowns. What time is it? I think I'm gonna go. Shit. Cause see, some of y'all just get on my nerves with being silly. And you know what? You ain't gonna get no better. You ain't gonna get no better. Don't go yet. Give me a reason that I need to stay. You know, I'm so tired of you nothing ass niggas. Don't go command and finish your show. Command? Command? Hmm. So I take it tonight that y'all didn't like the subject. But I get tired of the ignorant phone calls. I do. Um, I get tired of talking to ignorant people. And I'm at the point, I just don't let nothing just fuck with my health no more. I just cuss your ass out and go ahead on. But I shouldn't have to cuss out grown black folk. Shouldn't. Whether it's, if it's informational shows, like I said in the midday show today, I'm just tired. That's the reason I'm starting the deaf services. I get idiots that block their numbers and call me 2 hours. I don't know how a motherfucker has time. 2 hours to just keep hitting a repeat. I don't understand that. And this hater, he think that I'm on answer the phone at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't. I'm on silent. When I come off the air, I'm on silent. I don't answer phone. If you ain't nobody I know, I don't answer it. Yeah, God love, I have lost weight. I got to take all my clothes and have them altered. All my good suits and shit. When people have time to take 2 and 3 hours a day just to hate on you, there's some sorry individuals. I got this guy now. I don't answer him. Blocks his number. Right before I start the show, he starts. What time is it? And they really think that I'm gonna answer the phone. And this motherfucker will leave me all kinds of messages, 30 and 40 messages a day. Maybe I need to have him arrested for harassment. Because even though you block your number, there are ways to find out who you are and where you're calling from. I know Ricky Wilkins passed. I was the first one to post it, Sandra, last night right after he died. Ricky had been sick for a while, and Ricky was in hospice. And he passed away on last night. And the folk I want to die won't even die. Hell, they won't even get a fever. Shit. A cold. Shit. Yeah, Sandra, Rick has been sick several years. He had had brain surgery and everything. One of the smartest minds, legal minds, that you're ever going to run into. I'm tired tonight. And I'm tired of ignorance. And man, I don't give a fuck how many times you call. I'm not going to answer you. I'm not going to answer the phone. No, Ricky didn't run for mayor. Ricky ran for Congress. He ran against Steve Cohen. All right, what's your Stephen? What's your good subject you got for me? Yeah. One of the things that I'm going to have to invest in as far as the show is concerned, I think I basically got my audio fixed where I want it. I want to add video to the program. I want to interview by Zoom or Skype. I want to add that to what I do. I'm going to be looking at the costs on that this week. Nick, I am tired. And what makes me tired is ignorant ass niggas. That's what make me tired. I can flow if I ain't got to deal with niggas. Okay. But I'm gonna work this weekend on getting my little funeral services made. And this guy here just keeps calling. Let me look at something. He's called me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, calling now 19. I'm probably going to have to change phone systems and my mechanism of doing it. Um, I am going to report him to the police, and he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. But I will press charges on him. Let me see something.
To accept, press 1. To send
You slipped and dialed me from your number, didn't you?
Who?
I say you slipped and dialed me from your number, didn't you?
Slipped and down. What?
Okay, all right.
Who is it?
Chandra, oh, I got something for him. You told me better watch out for that fool. Yeah, I got something for him. 13 bullets in it. Hollow points. You ready to get off the phones in? Come here. Oop, don't tap my headphones. Hold up. You got your big feet on. No, I don't have T-Mobile. I got AT&T. I've had AT&T shit for the last 30 years, the same number. It's 15 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. I'm tired. Y'all have a great weekend. I got some business to work on. He might be being paid. Well, if he being paid to do it, I don't know. See, you never know what haters do and why they do what they do. Okay? You never know. But I'm always in a protection mode. I'm always armed and dangerous. I don't even give out my address. Don't nobody know where I live but Memphis Light Gas and Water and Comcast. Hell, AT&T know, because, hell, they send their bills too. All right. And for you haters, you only doing what you do. But guess what? I'm still doing what I do. And I'll be back Monday night and do this motherfucker all over again.
If you wanna know